Jenny. Burn this donut down. Right now. Put my life on the line for this donut. And I'm gonna eat it. For real.
That's it.
I'm saying.
Man,
that's ridiculous. Oh, yo. We live?
Hey, I think we live.
We live. Good morning.
Hey.
And then welcome to the what? C Bazz Cast. We here chilling with donuts on the set.
What's this? What's he man?
I don't know.
And you just came?
I think he called me like earlier and said he was, stuck in a cane field or something.
Cane field? Does he understand it's not 1857? I'm gonna tell you like this.
He dark as hell, so I'm not sure.
You want a donut?
Please and thank you.
And you need all y'all better eat these donuts. So let me tell y'all what's happening.
I'm trying to watch my girl in speed.
Well, you better watch this donut. No, let me tell you what happened. So remember last week I went to Krispy Kreme, right?
Right.
And the clown was there.
The clown?
The clown. Remember I expressed my disdain of, I hate clowns, people. I don't play with clowns. I hate them. So
they dance kind of thing.
I let her go ahead and I let her slide last week.
Mm-hmm.
Today, her name is Bubbles, and she's old. She's been clowning for years.
She been
clowning for years.
An old clown, old school.
An old clown, an old little white lady, clearly. So hold on. I walk through Krispy Kreme and I'm thinking everything is good.
Mm-hmm.
Man, next thing I know, who come out the back? It.
Did it come back?
So then let me tell you, then she tried to talk to me. So I talked to my girl, that's the lady who at Krispy Kreme.
Mm-hmm.
And I say my girl, why you ain't tell me that the clown was here? You supposed to be my round. She was like, man, I forgot. No, you didn't. You set me up.
The clown looked like she been there.
The clown said, are you afraid of clowns? What you think, Mayor? I said 9 years ago, you came to my daughter's birthday party and I lost my mind. I still remember that 9 years ago. 9 years ago.
Allegedly.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. I just think that this senseless clowning act, they need to stop. I fought it. I fought Steven. I just don't. What makes you want to be a clown?
Clowns.
Easy.
It's kind of like fries. You gotta have them. I'm just saying, you just gotta have them. You gotta have clowns.
It makes sense to y'all?
For your child's second birthday, you need a clown.
Why do you need a clown? Tell me what is indicative of you needing a clown at a birthday party?
So you're not scared of clowns when you're 3?
A clown? Okay, so you just grow up and you say, I want to be a clown when I grow up. What
You've been inspired me a lot of things.
You can tell you know who else was a clown? John Wayne Gacy. You know what else he did in his free time? He killed people. John Wayne Gacy clowned on the side. He had clown pictures. He drew clown pictures in jail.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, it's a profession, y'all. If you like big red,
say no to clowns.
I'm still looking for C Bazz.
Say no to clowns. That's all I'm saying. Say no to clowns. But it is Saturday morning. What's a little raspy? Oh.
Hey.
Who decided to join?
What's up?
The C Bazz. The C Bazz Cast. C Bazz Cast.
I had some little altercation.
With your earbuds
this morning. What's up?
Stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
What?
C Bazz is here in the building. So y'all started out? Y'all started the show?
I mean, it was 11 o'clock. Somebody always, say 11 showtime.
I'm going to start
Mr.
incorporating.
Punctuality.
With his pinky, you're going to put what you are, a.k.a. Ski Weedin.
Ski.
No.
I don't want to get beat up by AKAs.
Wait a minute.
I love all AKAs. Oh, we're on the big screen now. Oh,
yeah.
All right, cool. Gotta take a picture of that so we can see. They can see it. So join in. What I missed?
Clown.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't talk about that. Hell, I ain't scared of no damn clowns, cuz.
Yeah, you scared of clowns.
Scared of no clown when I'm a clown.
It Did you give a serious face after you said that?
Yeah, but you gotta like.
You gotta.
You know what's down, cuz? Say all clowns know you won't know this.
Whole lot of games.
Hey, I want to talk about like the food of the week, man. I went to Dunkin' Donuts though, like yesterday. Me and my daughter.
Big guys like to talk about big things.
Bruh, they had this maple bacon sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts. All praise be unto you. Bro, it changed my little life, bro.
Give me the ingredients again. Maple
Like I took a bite and I spun around in the chair. Everybody in the restaurant was like I bit it like, oh. And my daughter like, Dad, let's go. I want to go to school. I see now why I need school. I see now. Episode 6.
What's on the donut?
Episode 6. This right here? No, it was a sandwich. It was a sandwich.
What's meat? What kind of meat in it? Bacon and cheese? It had cheese on it?
Bacon, cheese, kind of maple, like infused syrup.
Do the hand movement again?
Maple fused.
All right, guys, if you're on down to subscribe
syrup. Hey, shout out
to the donuts.
Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. Shout out to Crispy Donuts. Shout out to all donuts. Shout out to the first person who ever made donuts. Shout out to the Lord for helping us with the vision of the donut. We're gonna do a whole show about donuts, y'all. So we have 5 viewers now. We're gonna get 2 in. We talk about donuts. But hey, we're gonna hashtag Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, shout out to Chris Singleton, man. Man, the champ. We had him on there last week. We had him there last week, man. October 6th. October 6th. So yeah.
6 episode. October 6th.
We're doing it October 6th. 666. Hey, we like Drake.
Wait, did you see me look around? There was a bell run.
It's a bell, Shan. It's okay. It's all right.
I think I'm in school.
It's good now.
All right, kids. Oh, no.
All right. So I hate to do this, guys, but a part of us being entertainers, bringing y'all this show, we're gonna discuss all things going on in the community, not just funny stuff, but actually very serious stuff.
Right.
I myself, man, I'm a father. I'm a black man in this country. D-Mike is black on some days. K-Shan, she's a blackish. Sister Diva, he blackish.
I'm beautiful in all shades.
DJ, of course, he's colored. But no, there's been a lot of senseless deaths going on in our community. The whole country, but mainly the last week or two, Baton Rouge. So we want y'all to join in to talk about this matter. It seems to be a lot of killings, and it's not just the police, killing us. It's actually each other killing us. So we just want to take some time out, man, to, talk to a loved one, share it with the youngsters too, man. I mean, people our age right now, I'm not that old, I'm still, young and fly, but these, for y'all, the people that's like 20-year-old, the people that's, 19 running the streets, take a moment to talk to them, say hey to them,
Care for them.
You might touch them, smile at them. We the older generation, we gotta kind of show them the way a little bit, just because it don't make sense for us to be dying like that, us to be killing like that. So.
Kill them with kindness.
And honestly, being in the school system and seeing this every day with our youth from ages 12 to 19, at the end of the day, all these children really want somebody to care about them. Right. These children don't want to. They don't want to do these things. They're doing these things to impress people, all because they're lacking that love from home.
Right.
It's no matter how we cut it, the streets don't raise your children unless you allow them to.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't take that as an excuse. Like that's not what it is. And also, too, we have to understand that we have so much crime in our neighborhoods because of lack of opportunity and resources. Right. Why do people rob? Because they don't have. Why do they sell drugs? Because they don't have.
Why they angry?
That same guy that's cooking crack, if you put him in a chemistry lab, imagine how much magic you can make.
Right.
So we need to find a way to incorporate putting more money in our hoods.
Right.
Yeah.
And take the dope out. So
Amen.
We gotta get better. We gotta do better, but it starts with us.
Yeah, I can remember when I was out there in Canada, they used to have this midnight basketball. And I found that extracurricular activities really takes away from that. Like, because when you can't run home home is not really a safe place. You need to find that sanctity.
Right.
And Midnight Basketball provided that. Shout out to Kenner and DJ GYMC, I think, sponsored it.
Okay.
This was about 2-3 years ago, and the crime actually lessened by half.
Wow.
By half. And as soon as it stopped, because the funding ran low, you know, I was talking to one of these NFL players, and he was like, what could we do? You know, what monies can be supplied? And I told him, looking straight in his face, and I said, man, shoot it to you straight. It's your time, man.
It's your time.
It's your time.
They want your time.
They see that you are attainable, so therefore they feel they can reach that star.
Right.
You know, and he was a 3-sport athlete.
Right.
You know, shout out to McKenzie. Yeah, so
Mike McKenzie.
Mike McKenzie.
Shout out to Mike McKenzie, man. The Saints, right? Played the Saints for a while.
And for Green Bay, his team was with Green Bay.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that, man. Chip, bro.
Yeah,
he won the championship. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I say it's all about your time, man. You got to give that time to kids, man. Make yourself accessible.
Right.
Right there, and it'll change a lot.
That's a good point. That's a real good point. Go ahead. Are you ready, DJ?
I mean, I'm from the old school. As young as I am, I was raised by grandparents, you know, and my mom. So I believe it all starts at home. You might say I'm wrong, but it starts with a firm butt whipping. Sometimes they need that.
Yeah, well,
like I promise, if I didn't get some of that, sometimes I could tell you the road that I would have been on.
Right.
But I have a lot of those. My grandpa touched me at that one moment, and I'm like, I remember now.
Right.
So you know, if a lot of these kids get that attention, tough love at home first, a lot of this will go on the streets.
True.
Like they say though, charity starts at home. And you know, and with, like I said, parents aren't as involved as they used to be, and as parents we need to take the responsibility and stop being so selfish. Stop being so self-involved. You're tired, so you don't want to take the baby to basketball practice because you're tired. When you become a parent, your life is over. There's no such thing as days off.
Right.
You don't get to be in a bad headspace, or you don't get to check out from being a father or a mother. You on the clock 24/7. And a tree is known by the fruit it bears. So your kids are representative of you. So if your kids out here robbing and stealing, and that just shows the type of parents you are.
Right. They didn't steal that, I tell you that.
I like that.
Steal that.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It's okay if this coffee is so delicious, I'd like another cup.
Yeah, our intern is not here today, Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina's not here today, so yeah.
She had to go turn up for her birthday.
Help yourself.
Clearly she turned 27 while she an intern at 27. See Derek in his death trap.
Yeah, we like to. Y'all don't kill each other.
It's the second time I almost died.
Hey, any furniture companies, if y'all want to donate,
donate to the C Bazz.
Donate to the C Bazz.
No, keep your money. Keep your money. I like our chairs like this. It makes us grimy. It makes us no. It makes us work hard.
Right.
It makes us live. It makes us not get comfortable. Can't get
somebody
comfortable.
break their hip, i.e. me.
Well, we ain't got insurance, so. But
But
it's all right. You can walk it off. Walk that hip.
lay down.
But feel free to comment on this. Shout out to my boy Isaiah, man. Thank you for joining in.
Any questions?
Watching
comments?
us right now. We're gonna actually start doing, more things in the community. I want to shout out to It Takes a Village BR. We're gonna start going out. That's a very good initiative that feeds the homeless.
You gotta activate, man.
We have some events coming up too, to where we'll shout it out at the toward the end of the broadcast.
If you want to save the communities, man, we can't
get in the community.
You gotta get in there, man.
Right. We're gonna roll our sleeves up and be out there, man, for our people. Seriously, because it's just sometimes, I think we need that hope. I think sometimes you get hopeless. Sometimes you focus on the wrong thing. You think there's no way out, and there is.
And it's understandable, man. It's really understandable. It's hard out here, man. It's really hard. People they expect a lot now. And I don't know where this came from. I think it's Google. Yeah. I think it's just things being accessible to you, so you expect things
so fast, right? Microwave,
right? And so we got to put the work in, just like what we're doing right here at the C Bazz Cast.
Right. You gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere.
Nobody starts out number one.
And I think the most important thing, man, is that it's really about love. I think it's just having a love in your heart,
always
loving each other.
And truth. You can't get the truth, man.
Love and truth, man. So again, share this out there because we people in our late 30s. We got, we might family, Andre family, we got children, we've, so, we kind of understand that we haven't, done anything yet to anybody, but it's the people who who are doing things.
Right.
That could be your brother, your sister, your child, anything like that could be caught up in just something just that don't have to happen.
Right.
So, I mean, of course, I know we got the cops killing us. I'm a big advocate in that too.
Exactly.
We were marching last year with that. We were really involved with that process. But there's the other side that we got to talk about too. So,
like this stop snitching type thing.
That's nice.
Man, somebody lost their life.
Yeah.
And for you to say, well, I'm not going to say anything because I'm snitching. Like, really?
That makes no sense.
That's senseless.
That's dumb.
You should have pulled the trigger yourself. Then.
Like, let me tell y'all, like, I told my students one day, I said, if two of y'all are together and they put you in two separate rooms, they're going to tell you both the same thing. He told on you and you told on him. And y'all both going to wind up telling on each other. I say, so stop trying to be hard. And the thing about it is this, I'm going to get into it. And I'm going to be the one to say it. And I know I'm going to get some backlash about it. It's the music. Our children don't know how to differentiate it from entertainment as well as reality, and our parents are not teaching them that. Like, we all love trap music. We all love trap. However, we know it's entertainment, and you put this in your spirit. If you put kill a bitch, excuse my language, in a song 24/7, and that's what you hear, what does it do? It permeates your spirit.
Right.
And what are you going to start doing?
Kill a bitch.
Kill it. There you go.
Now, I will say this, as a DJ, I listen to a lot of music.
Right.
My daughter, she knows a lot of music, a lot of stuff. But I promise you, there's a lot of conversation that we have on some things. Like, I shared a Facebook member back in the day. Let me find out. Like, they had a little comment, when they say talking crabs. It was a little exchange where I could just talk about that. But I believe, like you said, if parents take the time out to explain, what happens?
Right.
But that's if parents know.
Right.
How to explain.
And there, you brought up a valuable point. Mm-hmm. A lot of our parents need education. And this is not saying that parents are ignorant because a lot of they're very young. And unfortunately, the generation that we had to leave us, Sebastian's mom was a teacher for 30 plus years. Am I right?
Yep. Shout out to Miss Bobby Ford.
Right. So, and our parents that were involved, unfortunately, they don't have that. So exactly. So they don't know. And that's where you're torn, because it's like you want to shake your finger, but you can't because that's your people.
Right.
And like they say, before you hurt your brother, help your brother. Straight up. But you have to be. But so many people get a little bread, and what they want to do, they don't want to go to the park no more. They don't want to go to 38 no more. They don't want to hang out in Zion City anymore.
Right.
The
worst thing they ever did was take away the boys and girls club.
Yes.
Because I know I used to frequent that place.
Right. And shout out to Denzel Washington.
For real. Trying to bring it back.
Right.
Trying to bring it back. You got to have something for these kids to become educated. And I don't mean book sense. I mean just learning how to deal with themselves. And the anger that they feel inside of whatever's going on at home. Yeah. Just whatever. People picking on you. Sorry, I get a little choked up about this because I was one of these kids. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I came from an offset home, but my stuff wasn't always the best. You know what I mean? I had two alcoholic parents. And all of a sudden, I found myself in care. I care when we had that in school. Right. And you almost feel ashamed until you start hearing other stories. Yeah. Now we don't even have that in the schools for the kids to outlet. That's painful.
That's painful. Not to change the subject, actually to stretch on, because I'm a little curious. Mm-hmm. How we got the Black CSI on Facebook?
What you mean?
On social media.
Of course, everybody knows about the unfortunate murder of young Kanisha. She got trapped in the freezer. But my question is, how does Black CSI, i.e. Facebook, have more information than all the police out there together?
Because you got people that are sucked in what I call the matrix.
There you go. They plugged in.
And
honestly, to come back to your point, but to go back to Darius, because it relates. We don't know what these kids are going through. Right. And to see this, and Sebastian say, yeah, we gonna joke and we gonna laugh, but when it's time to be serious and speak from the heart, we gotta speak from the heart. And a lot of our children are being abused. A lot of our children are being misled. And shout out to the little baby G Money. That was him, and that baby was scheduled to sign his record deal that Monday.
Wow.
And he got killed coming from the studio. And I tell them, whenever you put something in a song, the streets are gonna make you back it up.
Right.
So they
gonna
gonna cash your ticket. If you say you beefing with Derek, whenever they see you and Derek out somewhere, they gonna remember that song you sung, and they gonna look at you and say, "Didn't you say when you said that nigga you was gonna put his cap back?"
Right.
I ain't. Yeah. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why we laugh.
That's why
we don't want to rap.
I'm like, hey, you know what? I did say that, but we made up and we're friends now.
You want to hug? That's all.
No. Okay. Come here. You hug. Oh, we got good.
No
You
hug.
don't want to hug?
Not yet, too soon. All right, that's okay. But I love you though in the Lord.
With her left hand.
Right.
Not the small.
But you know, but the kind of on the Facebook thing though that DJ
Right.
mentioned, it's kind of a trip because it's kind of like, you know, Facebook is the number one source of all information. I mean, that's how they repo your car. I mean, I get real. Hey, confession time. Shout out to Joe Seal, my boy Joe Seal, good friends out in LA, man. I was out there doing the show, and I had a car. It might have been a couple months behind on some payments. It's a couple. I'm trying to work that out.
I'll take you a little bit.
You know, I had been ignoring the call, you know,
That's what happened.
and I posted on Facebook, got a big show tonight. Shout out to the Bare Bones show.
Bare Bones.
Yeah, it's off Bare Bones show. It's off Melrose, kind of a rock thing. But it's on Bare Bones show.
Oh, that's what they call it.
The Bareback show was the following week after that.
With the Brokeback Mountain? During the cast of Brokeback Mountain?
Now we taking it too far now.
You said bareback. Bare shit.
There's a difference, guys. There's Brokeback and then there's Bareback.
But
Ain't nobody breaking this back. You understand what I'm saying?
And now we're back.
No
Now it's
disrespect
time for the laugh.
to you, but nobody's breaking this back.
Nobody.
But yeah, come break K-Shan's back on the C Bazz. She got a new day to bring it back with it.
Bring it back with it. Bring it back with
Stop
it.
it. Bring it back. Bring it back.
But to bring it back.
But I was doing my show, man.
Right.
And so I'm getting ready to go on stage. And they bust up in there. I'm like, I'm about to go on stage. They come outside for a second. When anytime somebody say come outside for a second,
Don't go.
don't go. Just go to the
Your
bathroom.
head moving like, come outside for a minute. You do
Y'all, they
this.
had my car up on the truck. They had all my stuff outside of the car. But you know what, though?
It was like a surprise.
But you know what? Now, I ain't gonna lie, I cried. I cried a little bit. But I shouldn't have tagged on Facebook, but I finished my show. I went back on stage and I did my show. And I brought the funny, you know what I'm saying? And afterwards, I cried afterwards. My good friend, Grandison, shout out to Grandison Crawford, my boy, man. He was just on the Marlin show.
Yay!
Doing his thing. Good friend of mine, he directed my sitcom pilot. But I used to be a celebrity a little bit. I was like a Z celebrity, a Z lister.
You was a double A.
Shout out to Michael Black.
He's never gonna make it. Like he's never gonna make it past the African dude.
But he don't care though. Like he don't care though.
Dang right, because guess what? But you know what I love about him? He rides his wave.
Yep.
And you know who else is killing the game right now?
Oh.
That damn Bridget Brown with Kiki.
Oh yeah, Kiki.
That Waffle House yellow. Oh my God. Kiki.
Yeah, I gotta.
Gotta check it out. Shout out to all the comedians that's been putting in work that may not get recognized. We see you, dog, and we recognize your struggle because we're in the struggle with you.
Right.
And it's coming.
Yeah, that's real, man. That's real. I mean, just so you be able to pull together laughter during these times, you gotta keep laughing. You gotta keep doing your thing. So, it's right. We appreciate that, man. So, on to this next topic.
On to this next donut.
The next topic is this NFL boycott, man.
Right.
How many people are still boycotting? What's going on?
Who is boycotting other than C Bazz? That's what I'm. How you gonna have a boycott?
I am.
Ain't nobody boycotting.
I was supposed to be at the game. I was supposed to be at the game this weekend. I was supposed to be
one
say
NFL
this
player.
weekend.
Y'all heard that?
Guess who's going?
I convert.
You will not.
I'm sorry.
Lock the door.
Hold up. It was a birthday gift.
And I got field passes.
It was
Shout
a
out.
birthday gift. You know, I
Shout out to
appreciate
Kyle.
Tell your souls, Negroes.
When's your birthday?
My birthday's next Thursday.
Oh, shout out, man. The DJ
What's your
GYMC.
son? What's your son?
Virgo.
Virgo.
Hey,
Shout out to
Shay, we
Shout
see
out.
you. Shay back in the building.
Virgo.
What up, Shay? Boom, boom.
No, not yet.
boom.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not
wait,
yet.
wait, wait. What was that? What was
Not yet. We got a surprise for y'all
y'all had a dance
during
routine?
this
We
show.
gonna have a dance off.
We ain't nope.
No
We
dance.
gotta hold it to the end. But y'all chime on this NFL boycott, man. I mean, honestly, like, I feel like we should do it. I feel like we should do it. Real talk, man. Just mainly because, you know, it's someone who basically just stood up and Colin Kaepernick what he believed in, and he just kneeled. That's it. He's not playing now. The dude is an NFL solid quarterback. The dude
Too solid.
won the Super Bowl, played in the Super Bowl, took his team to the Super Bowl in his second year in the league. I mean, this dude is strong.
Yeah,
And for no team to pick him up, it's just crazy. And you got other people. You got Marshawn Lynch sit down.
I give you that.
Oh, hold on. Let me get in on
I
this.
appreciate that, D Mike.
From a woman's point of view, because see, now they picking at my sister now. See, Miss Jamel Hill, I stand with you, sister. Because guess what Jamel Hill called her? A white racist, whatever, white nationalist, or whatever she called Trump, and said it, and now he wants her head. However, you had other Caucasians that have said the same thing, and he hasn't come behind him. So, like she said, just because I do sports does not mean that I'm not a real journalist.
Now, let me tell you what ESPN took the stance on. Normally, there'll be a quick termination. Public letter to the entire company. We're now going to refrain from talking any political talk. Because they knew if they would have fired.
Oh, it would have been a backlash.
Right. It would have been a huge backlash.
Wouldn't nobody been there because all black people gone.
Every talk show, you have to cancel every.
And she stood firm.
Now, you was about to make a point about something on the NFL.
Well, with Kaepernick, I mean, I support your point with him standing up, but I just think that he needs to speak out.
I
think he needs to advocate his point every day of the week.
Right.
And he also needs to advocate that he want a job.
Right.
And to me, my opinion, I'm not going to stand up for you if you're not. To me, my opinion is stand up for yourself. I've seen Chancellor from the Seattle Cam Chancellor stand up. He actually united cops and the community.
Michael Bennett.
Well, the recent thing that happened to Bennett, you know what I mean?
Right.
That was crazy. How could you not notice that? But I mean, it just goes to show you the racial divide that is going on in this country.
Right.
So, I mean, Kaepernick, if you want to play, you got to announce it. You can make it stand on one platform, and you need to make a ploy for your job on the other.
Right.
I know if it was me,
balance.
I mean, then you turn around and give $900,000 to a charity. Sounds to me that you good where you at. You know, you're comfortable in your stance. And then you let your girl come out from Hot 97 or whatever.
Right.
Speak on right when the Baltimore Ravens was about to sign you. Because to me, I was like, hold on, baby. Like, hey, wait, let the ink dry before you just speak out against one of the most prolific linebackers to play the game. Ray Lewis. You know what I mean? And he's had his troubles.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But he's bounced back. But you know what he did? He advocated.
He did talk about it.
He talked about it. He claimed his innocence from start to finish. He never stopped. So Kaepernick, if you got a point to make your point. But your point is your paycheck as well.
You know, honestly,
and that's if you want to play. That's if you want to play.
I honestly agree with that 100%. I mean, because we was taking this point the other day,
right.
And I feel like, you know, just say, you know, hey, I'm not a threat. I just believe in what I believe in. I still want to play football.
But
this is what I. But like by you saying nothing, totally, I think he could better help his cause if he actually.
He has to say something, my dude.
I want to watch football, man.
It's killing him.
I want to watch some football.
Other than college.
I've been like walking by screens, just I glance. I ain't gonna lie, because the score glance. I saw the score.
Almost licked the window.
You know, so guys, help me, help me. Watch.
If anybody know Kaepernick, give him a call, man. Tell him, call somebody, get on a talk show.
Yeah, it's
come on to C Bazz Cast.
Call the C Bazz Cast.
Call the C Bazz Cast.
Colin Kaepernick, we your friends. We rocking with you, man. We want to see this great thing.
I just think. Is he black enough? No.
Oh. And he's an Oakland Raider fan.
Shout out to the
I still don't understand that right now.
What they in? Okay,
shout out to K-Shin. K-Shin, for real, she was really supposed to go to a game, a football game.
Right, that's supposed to
everything was paid for.
Game, right.
The hotel, the food, the food. Everything was straight, and she actually didn't go, man. So that was what's up. So we have someone knocking at our door. So it might be Colin
Kaepernick walking in.
Hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
Is she about 5'2"?
She?
I need some bacon.
Hey, what's up? Come
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
Okay. All right.
Wait, come back. Say hi.
Hey, mama. How y'all doing? Good. Thank you. Hi.
She said she loved the show. We didn't pay her for that.
We didn't pay her for that.
We got random folks. It's like
that's how we do.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
I don't know how to look up.
Like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
I'd like to say something. I'd like to shout out my hair.
Blind Ambition.
Blind Ambition in the building.
Blonde Ambition in this
business. You heard me? She coming through. She shaking back. She no longer makes below poverty now.
Oh, Lord. Praise him.
Praise him. Won't he do
Stay
it?
humble, though. Stay humble.
Sit down a bit.
So when people start making money, they change.
Start changing. You notice that? That's what everybody gonna say. Oh, you got a little money, bitch. I dyed my hair. I didn't go buy a Ferrari.
But that's how it is. Like on Payday Friday. Like Payday Friday, you be like,
I'm going to eat.
No, I will not have the dollar menu today.
I want a large fry. Thank you.
I
do not want a senior citizen coffee. I want to pay regular price for my coffee now.
Oh, and a milkshake while we're at it too as well. Thank you.
With the cherry.
But then I'll put you back in there. Let me just get some.
With change.
I got a 2 for apple pie is 2 for $1, right? Y'all change it up.
Right.
It's $1.07. It's $1.97. Can we not hold the line up?
No, wait. This is 90 cents. I didn't approve of. I didn't speak to a manager. Oh, let me show y'all. Let me tell y'all.
You know, I don't even like cheese. I don't even really like cheese on burgers at all. I'm just a non-cheese. We're cutting out some of that.
Do your bud have to come to the
I'm vegan. I don't want no cheese. What? You shouldn't want no meat.
All this talk of food we're talking about, we forgot something.
Yeah.
Oh, what you got, DJ?
No, lunchtime.
Oh! No, actually, wait. I want to drop Lunchtime Lovin, but I got a different way I'm gonna drop it today. So please save that, please, just for a second, please. I love that song though, right there. I love that song.
But doesn't it remind you of being on the phone late at night under the cover with the lights off, saying you hang up first. No, you sleep. No, not sleep. And then y'all both knocked out on the phone. Those are the days, people, before you had you psychos online who try to eat people heart and send unsolicited private part pics. Stop!
Yeah, stop sending unsolicited private part.
Nobody wants to see your Andrew Wiener.
Or at least make sure.
Andrew Wiener, New York.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It's called wordplay. You heard me?
Make sure it's lotioned if you're gonna send your penis. Make sure it's lotion. I suggest Jergens or some sort of FDA-approved lotion.
I mean, okay, let's just talk about that right there. Look for lube. Okay, listen, like Astroglide.
Oh.
Don't everybody look at me like that because I'm looking at the camera and I see y'all looking at me. This is my coping mechanism. It's called a nervous laugh. My mama might watch this stuff. Let's not talk about this. I'm getting in trouble. Tiandra gonna fuss because y'all already ratted me out. Thank you very much. Oh my God.
So
wait.
Next topic, let's move on.
No, hold on. Let's go into DMs. I need to talk about DMs, please.
Now see, hold on. I gotta cut off.
What is he doing?
I gotta cut off K-Shan for a second. This is why we asked K-Shan to come early and
I bring Jonah over when I want to stop and get Jonah. It's okay to be being late.
That's fine, but I'm saying we got topics that we discussed.
Right.
I want to talk balloons. Balloons need to be discussed. It's like that has nothing to do with our preparation for this show with your ADHD ass. But I love
construction paper.
But guess what, though? That's part of the flair of the show, though. You put that in my bio that you never know what I'm going to say, so I'm staying true to it.
You're right. I appreciate the truth.
We put crazy in your bio. We showed you.
Your mama living.
Oh, hey. No, it's another disclaimer. We said K-Shit, but I'm talking about mama.
That's cool.
I show no mama.
We said that. We said no more mama jokes.
No more mama shit. Yeah, it was in the group text that you don't read. Yeah, that she don't read.
She doesn't do anything. I
Talk
don't do
about
anything. I show up late. Let me tell you, you know why I bring donuts though? Because I always be running late and I know that'll ease the pain.
I say, Shane, come at 9:30, Shane, 9:30. I'm gonna try to push your time back every week.
But then he gets on the phone with me though. I can't get dressed. And then I'm a girl. All y'all have to do is just put on clothes. I'm on camera. I can't look crazy.
You got the blonde in.
But you putting stuff on now though, too though.
So,
But you putting on, retouch the lips.
yeah, make sure
Retouch the
you're not
lips.
chatting. Make sure you're not chatting.
Using my phone.
Hey, bro, come. We're gonna donate K-Shane.
Makeup
You gonna donate K-Shit?
Donate. If y'all want the C Bazz Cast show, we're gonna send K-Shane whatever your party needs requires. Now I'm not trying. I don't know if you go to Players Club.
I just came here to dance for y'all.
This kind of.
Junior, I just came here to dance for y'all. You see Ebony? Because I do look like Ebony with my hair. You bastard.
Oh my God.
Oh, I caught that. You see Ebony?
Don't make the money make you. Don't let the money
Junior, I just came here to
money.
dance for y'all. I'm not ready yet. You're not going to dance with me.
That boy turned them lights off at all. Cause
Well, every movie, and I'm sorry, but please don't fuss me for jumping off because I'm not jumping off.
we good.
Why every movie that dude playing, he crazy, is
Right.
bad?
You talking about the guy got stomped out of Memphis Society?
Yeah.
Why and he always like this? When he's all,
But did he also get stumped out in How to Be a Menace?
he gets stumped out of everything.
Yeah, stumped in both.
But you know what my favorite line is? Whenever cut my nigga up and this girl say he ain't even from Acorn.
Right.
Remember on Set It Off?
Oh yeah.
I remember you was just and then why does he talk like that?
Right.
Like, you got my cousin pregnant. Like, what is all of this? Bring it back round.
Theatrics is what it is.
Even whenever he was on funny shows, what's up, cuz? I was like, is his name S?
I go.
What's up, cuz?
Like he just about to see all
Like, he just like, I just talk like this.
Put the music on.
Lorenza and them.
Shout out to Who Bangin'. Shout out to the West Coast.
The best goes.
Three thumbs up.
Ladies does. I'm still good at mine.
Me too. That means we're going.
Actually, we will be, but we're not set. So real quick, we're out of time. So the topic we want to talk about is your ex. Your co-parenting with your ex. Y'all gotta keep communicating for the sake of the child.
Hell on wheels.
Okay, I'll break the ice. Okay, I'll start with the co-parent because it seemed like you froze up like the Tin Man.
Hey,
I just don't even want to
y'all don't
back
be
up.
understanding.
Click on.
Y'all seen the movie It? That was my ex. It. Like, she was it.
Now look, I will say this for men, because for me,
She'd be all in the drum. What my child support? What the child support? With the eyes. It's all.
There you go.
She scares me at night. That's my wife.
I bet she on the other side watching. You ain't say that we were together. We ain't say that then.
I got your clown when I see you. Better clown me my money. I know that.
It's over with.
Shout out 38 years. I still need those payments.
Okay,
Claude. One name is Claude.
Lord.
He's 47. He's a politician.
You got food.
I need all my back pay. I need all my back.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: co-parenting with my ex. My daughter's father and I took a long ass journey to get where we are. However, right now we are awesome co-parents. Like we high five.
Yeah, I'm jealous of you and your co-parent situation. I'm getting there. We're working on
like
it.
that typical baby mama. Every time you see him with somebody, did you?
I am the best baby mama in the world. Like my child's father, he came up under one of our posts and was like, "That's my baby mama" on our show post.
Oh, shout out.
I've never been.
I'm jealous.
And I met him too. Good man.
You know why? Because this is why I feel. I saw my mother be bitter towards my father.
Right.
And the thing that I feel is this: we made morally. This isn't about my feelings about you and who you with. It's about that this kid is healthy.
Right.
Let me tell you.
That's and the way we compare now is that like we hang out, have drinks together. Like I get her off the bus, I do homework, I dress her, he pick her up, he take her to school.
Man, that's a beautiful thing.
Like we high five. Like that's my round because like I told him, our kid was made out of love.
Right.
It's not her fault that we couldn't work it out. He'll come through. We haven't always been here.
Right.
But I'm grateful that we were able to get here.
See, mine was just the opposite.
That's good.
On the
I want 300. I want the income tax. I want that blood type.
I want your liver, give me your spleen.
Oh, you got another car?
You got 2 arms. What you need 2 arms? Ain't you right-handed? Give me the left hand because you don't need it.
Hey,
Okay.
it's rough, man. Cause like, at least y'all don't have the issue where y'all baby mamas, gentlemen, decide to leave the state.
My homeboy, old lady, did the same
That's
thing.
that nerve
I
right
wish
there.
mine was that way. I prefer driving.
But you,
Yeah, that's
That's that nerve.
Sometimes it just.
y'all, but you know what it is? Let me tell you. And women hate me a lot when I say a lot of these things.
Truth?
The truth. A lot of women don't know how to let go of that you don't want them anymore.
You really think that's what it is?
That's what you have to understand. Think about it. Why else? The hell that she's giving you is personal. It has nothing to do because you're doing it for your child,
So
right?
you call that love? Because I'm gonna say with mine.
I don't call that love. I call that codependency. I call that just fucking crazy.
Even when they're with someone else.
Yeah, because they feel like you're supposed to. It's like they feel like you're supposed to always be there, or you for them. But you have some fathers that are that same way.
Right.
That's why you have a lot of fathers who still slam their baby mamas, and their baby mamas could be in a relationship.
Speaking of slamming, lunchtime loving for you. I said lunchtime loving for you. Yeah. Lunchtime loving. You want to talk about lunchtime loving?
I want to talk about
Tell
lunchtime
about
loving.
You want to know what lunchtime loving is?
Tell me what it is.
We're going to do lunchtime loving the X edition.
Oh, Lord.
Lunchtime as the music plays. Lunchtime loving.
Coming in you. Love to love.
You chilling, hanging out.
Hey, boo.
That old song come on.
On the phone all night.
You think about your ex. Oh,
Game time.
you call up. Hey, what's up, girl? Yeah. You want to come over for a little while?
Yeah.
I miss you.
Remember my favorite? Hey,
I like that.
I miss you.
yeah.
That's the one. That's the parents over right there.
Remember how we used to do? I used to get that pack of wieners out.
That cornmeal chili.
Oh, you know that good guy.
With the
Not
shit on the
wolf.
stove,
Not
girl.
wolf.
With chili
No
cheese.
beans.
You
No
want
beans.
chili? You want chili?
No beans.
No beef.
No beans. No beans.
Condiments.
Come on over. She come over there.
She come on. That she come on.
You got about an hour's time.
What? Uh-oh.
Now I got this cornmeal chili. That's what you think you about to get.
You want two.
But what you about to really get is lunchtime loving for you.
How many minutes you got? Break it down.
All right, 15 minutes to get home.
Right there.
15 minutes to lie to you who you with to tell them that you're going somewhere else for lunch. 15 minutes for her to pull up. 15 minutes to lunchtime loving for you.
That was perfect.
But then it may not work out. May not work out.
Because they phone them well.
Because they remember your ex. They're like, I don't want you. You be like, well, come on, get some of this loving. And then she call the police, and then all of a sudden, everybody at your door.
And you
and
on
then
the
you exposed,
news.
and then her
You
dude
late
trying to
for
beat you up.
work.
It gets, all right, cut off.
Yeah.
Lunchtime love.
Just that fast. What's up?
Lunchtime loving for you. Brought to you by the C Bazz Cast. Lunchtime loving X edition, baby. So call your ex today. Call your ex today and just say, for no reason, just call them.
I got 2 years left on this time.
If they block, they got Instagram, they got Messenger.
You can always go.
Go.
And you spell it A-A-A-G-G-G-A-A-J-J-J.
Go get their apostrophe.
Hey, somebody posted shout out to Latoya Wilson. You gonna say lunchtime loving
Delivery drivers inside of
I can see that.
I'm writing a story. That is true.
Oh, girl.
Hey, my baby daddy worked for UPS. Him. Drop off packages. Him.
I got a package drop off. Let's do lunchtime loving again. Lunchtime loving again. Lunchtime loving delivery drivers edition.
Oh, what could Brown do for you? A lot.
So your man, he works for UPS.
Yeah.
He making deliveries all day. He busy.
He busy.
Making his money. Nothing like a man in uniform.
Ain't nothing like a
Nothing
man.
like a man in uniform. Him
It's
neither.
because you're huge dick.
Nothing like a man. He call you up. Hey, I got a couple deliveries, packages delivered in your area.
In the area?
I don't see why you should just swing on by here and deliver that package to me.
I gotta deliver.
So you just brought out that hamburger helper that you had in your cabinet for the last 2 months waiting for this special occasion.
Or tuna fish.
I'll do the helper.
Okay, we're gonna do tuna helper. That's faster.
It's fast. I gotta
You want me to
cook
go?
the
Good
meat.
looking out. Tuna helper.
Derek's coming
So you
through.
lift it up real quick, buddy. You come over there, you pour me some tuna helper. What's really coming over there for is lunchtime loving for you. Delivery edition. Yes, indeed.
That's for you.
I'll sign for the package. Look, I'll sign for the package.
Wait, what about them pizza delivery guys? You know,
They don't have no pizza.
Now that I think the first porn was inspired
Buy pizza.
by Pizza Delivery Guy.
I got
That's
a
the
pizza
first one I ever
for
watched.
always in the food guy. And you know what I
And the
never.
plumber.
What a plumber.
The plumber.
And what you know what the best part of that porn though was? Yeah, I heard your pipes were clogged. And then next thing you know, he takes off his plumber pants. Where are your underwear, sir? That would be an awful
But wait,
porn because I get real like
That's
this.
why they show crack on plumbers all the time.
Yeah.
But right, exactly. But I'm like this though. I'll be like this. You go around here, you fix pipes on the drawers on something, you sick.
But
Yeah,
it's
this
funny.
is porn. I know, but this is just weird. But that was so funny, they just popped their pants
That's
off.
really not
Well, that's but see,
That's
but
the
thing. Most men have what's called porno minds. We have porno minds where we feel like everything can be a porno.
Everything.
Everything can be a
There's
porno.
space.
Buying donuts can be a porno.
I mind, especially if we're gonna hang out with a couple homegirls who like smoking or chilling and drinking. You come over, you like, I'm probably gonna have sex with all of them.
That's what I was thinking. Not yesterday.
The next night, it's gonna be some divorce papers. We might swipe with this bug. We're just gonna settle right here and keep on going.
It's just when you're married.
We're like, yeah, so here you go, Derek, out here. So like we were saying, if you didn't know Derek just got divorced for that dumb stuff he said earlier.
Oh.
He forgot we were live.
Hey, don't leave him. Don't leave him.
It was all in my mind.
Don't leave him. Because what happens is when your homeboy leave, they come stay with you.
We ain't got no room at the end.
Yeah.
But I give you all the advice that you should leave with.
They turn around, Jesus, what make you special?
No, you gotta fight through that. You gotta push through it.
Push through.
You gotta push on.
You can beat that shit, Derek. He ain't got a chance, he getting a divorce.
Oh, Millie Rock here. You gonna cue up Millie Rock? Cue up Millie Rock in a second. Cue up Millie Rock.
Like, eat one more donut, we gonna
Hey, real quick, this point of show, I want to shout out. We having our next week's guest. We didn't have a guest this week, y'all. We're gonna shout out. I think they're a great group. It actually is a BBW modeling agency, plus size divas.
You heard me?
Shout out to Drake.
Hey, pretty is pretty.
I like my women. BBW. I'm just saying. I love curvy women. Be all that you can be. We can go eat together.
Shout out to the wife. She's a curvaceous woman.
Yes, shout out to the curvaceous. I can't wear a shout out to wife like that. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Has anyone noticed that it ain't a BBW sitting right here?
It's okay. It's okay.
The more y'all talk, the more I start shrinking in my shit like this.
I mean, we like skinny girls too.
right.
We like you.
I used to be a BBW, so that counts.
She used to be a BBW.
I'm a former BBW.
She a former. She still got that BBW strength though. So don't let her fool you.
Yeah.
She bop the mess out of you.
I pop the piss out.
Bop the piss out. But we still anti-bop. We just bop. We gonna kick. Bop.
We just bop.
Just bop.
punch a person. Don't shoot them. Punch them.
Right.
Him with the McGregor hit.
Yeah, I did it up.
Right.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so BBW, I went to their practice last week, so I appreciate y'all for having us through.
That's what
Me and my daughter went. We actually walked the catwalk for a minute. I ain't model.
No.
That's like 06. So I had to break down my modeling, you know. So I might show up at the show, you know, who knows, in the show as a model. Who knows? I mean, I'm working on that right now, getting my form back together. But I just want to give, what's up with my form?
What form? Your 1040s? What?
No, my mouth.
Hey, they got you.
Oh, okay.
My mouth.
What are these? Oh, those are golden. Okay. Remember I didn't do the look away?
Looking at that maple donut right now?
You thinking about that maple donut?
We're going back to some Maple Donuts after the show. If you want to join us, we'll be Dunkin' Donuts down Blue Bonnet. Is everybody? Down Blue Bonnet and everybody? Blue Bonnet. Don't worry about it. Don't come. Don't worry. Because you might try to eat all the Maple Donuts. I take my eating in pride. I take it seriously. But seriously, shout out to my girls though. The name of their group is Unapologetically Plush. Okay. Unapologetically
And they bad.
Plush.
They
But
bad.
they bad though. This they
Beautiful
calendar
women.
they
They
Why
are.
they say big girls need love too?
We'll just show y'all 1 month.
Can we go to March?
I like September.
I would show up June, but I didn't show up June. Shout out to somebody. I'm not gonna say. All right, so which one do? Let's take one.
September. Let's take that.
So,
Let's
Let's take this month. We in September right now.
Right.
It was a month of
And then
September.
show what they got coming for Christmas.
My daddy died. Papa was a rolling stone. Whatever he laid his hat was his own.
And when he died,
I ain't got that.
I'm sorry.
All right, bro.
Papa was a rolling. Focus. September. All right, this is September here. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
My birthday's on Thursday, Miss Brian.
Yeah.
Sexy.
DJ GYMC birthday is gonna be on the. What are you doing?
It's
It's gonna be on
Girls do have a lot of fun.
We really do.
September.
Oh my God.
September
21st.
21st, next Thursday.
The angel like
Shows up.
But they will be on the show guests next week. I have all this stuff right here so you can see it when I edit it. But yeah, we're excited to have them. They're also having a show, a mileage show on the 30th. So we'll be in the building. We'll come out support. And we're gonna have our debut by C Bazz Cast t-shirts.
you heard me in the
So they're
building.
gonna model it for us, you know. So shout out to them because what they do, I mean, plus size. I mean, the world is always saying, "Oh, too big for this, too big for that."
Look
You
at
know
my
what?
best friend.
They
Tess
love
Lazar.
themselves. They love themselves.
This is my homegirl Tess. Shout out Tess.
Shout out Tess.
Well,
Tess
now,
Ray.
mind you, Tess is a clown. She's a hip hop clown,
Nah, this
but
is
she
the
knows
2016 count.
she knows not to clown around me though. But when I say she's a dog, well, she's a great clown. The kids love her, and she's so beautiful. Tess, I see you, my baby, and then she got her lingerie.
I wouldn't run for a BBW clown. I would run for that one.
Tess is a gorgeous cat. Look at her.
I would run at first. I said, "Hold up, this clown has curves."
The curvaceous clown.
Ideologies that skinny girls are the best girls.
Yeah, and then don't respect the skinny girls. For real, don't respect the skinny girls. I mean, you know, it's all good, but I'm just saying, man. You know, I like to know that you're there. I like to feel you know that you're there.
I challenge each rapper to put a cold BBW in your video.
Like
Wait. Is this Chris? Is this Chris?
Yeah. All right, don't say.
All right, look at Chris supporting the BBW.
All right, so we're gonna focus on.
Wait.
Come on now, come on, Shane.
It's in the calendar.
Yeah. I know. So anyway, I'm about to do.
I'm not gonna say.
No, we about to.
Not the Chris that we know. It's
What's the
Yes, it is the Chris we know.
What's the
It
next?
look like him.
So we
20
appreciate
year
you guys,
confession
man. Thank you
of
so
prom
much.
dates. That's what we're
Check
doing.
this out. Yeah, so.
20-year confessions of
Cool.
prom dates.
All right, we got. Oh yeah, well now we gonna actually out of time. We'll touch base next week on the 20-year deal. So we're gonna close out the show.
She's saying.
We're gonna do the D Mike, y'all. He been doing his dance and it's called a DJ Millie Rock Minute. So he about to cue it up real quick. So you want to get up? How you gonna do it from the chair? How you gonna do it?
Hey, Ashley, that's the one who gave you the shout out.
Shout out to
I don't
Ashley.
want to see your body out here bumping, man.
All right, Millie Rock Minute.
I gotta get my camera. I gotta get my camera.
Hey, give us some more real slide it. Oh!
Oh, you really rocking.
You go backwards with it? How you do that?
Is he having a seizure?
Watch it. Go in there.
Catch it. Oh!
Catch it.
Wait.
Throw it to me.
Right up ready to take those to the bag. Down. That still work.
If I see you right there, that's cool.
Hey. Oh.
Hey, man. Follow us, Facebook.com/C Bazz Cast.
Every day.
D-Mike, K-Sham, C Bazz, DJ GYMC. We're going to close the show out. Follow DJ GYMC at Round the Clock Radio. Put all that under here. Check my man to close the show out. Let him do his thing for about 2 more minutes, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Love each other. Take care of each other. Have peace. There we go, baby.
There you go. Watch the later.
All good. Yeah. We'll be out, man.
This that pussy is the best. This that I got realness like in my DNA. I got millions, I got riches building in my DNA. I got guns, I got people that rock inside my DNA. I got love, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA. I just win again, then win again like Wimbledon I serve. Yeah, that's him again. The sound the engine is just like a bird. You see fireworks, they cause that tires. The boulevard, I know how you work, I know just who you are.
Say he gon' put some strings, so let me check my calendar. I just pop me one of them bunch of colors and it boosted my stamina. Now I own the balance, I guess I just eat that lunch. I already brought tarantula. Challenge me, ain't got no manners, bro. What's the melon? Why you throwing rubber bandits up? Pull your panties up, cause you like a granny. People, we gon' make this cricket just drop over look at me. I look like half a million motherfucker. She look at me, but you ain't got up with me like but you start with me. But how you talk to me like my you grew up with me.
I don't usually do this, but I'm both right. I'm talking about my life. I don't usually do this,
My side girl got 5 ass with a screen credit. Still hit me back right away. Better not never hesitate. Don't come around, think you getting safe. Trying to show the dogs right at that. Got a choice, trying to light the white body. Everybody wish you stop rocking, cause your next time probably won't ever see the light of day. Half fast, but you let them down, but I guess it's how you get down. I'm so high up, I'm like, how you really get down? I can never have a kid, then be out here still keeping around, boys playing around. But you really wanna take it now? I got $150,000 for an after party, and I gave it to the killer just to break it down. Bring us up and never take it down, and if you bring me up, then they might take it out. Fake, with me back then, but it's getting hard for you to fake it now. Being rich when I'm 40, man, I'm trying to make it now.
They gon' see the book bag, back take a little kick back. Hold on, I got a good back. Good on every. 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 Now we get those on the
DJ, get your mind correct.